Good evening and welcome viewers. This is Breaking Views. I am Ankit Tyagi. Karnataka election is done and dusted. Now the political players are focused on the next battle. At the end of 2023, three important state elections are going to take place. Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. This evening, we will speak about Rajasthan. The focus is on Rajasthan because the Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, today, more or less, sounded the proverbial, cliched poll bugle in the state of Rajasthan. And that's going to be our top focus because as Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches the opposition desert storm, is the Congress party ready for the run of Rajasthan? That's what we are going to discuss on Breaking Views this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with Rajasthan election just about 6 months away, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today was in the state. He went to Pushkar to seek blessings at the only Brahma temple in the world before heading to Ajmer to address a poll rally. Now, in the recent months, Prime Minister has been frequenting Rajasthan to energize the BJP cadre, set the tone for the upcoming electoral battle. Just take a look at these graphics, which in fact will tell you that this is the fourth visit of the Prime Minister in this year itself. Prime Minister was in Rajasthan on 28 January. He addressed an event in Bhilwara. Then on February 2nd, he also went to Rajasthan. The occasion was Sona-Dausa stretch of the Mumbai Expressway. Then on May 10th, he was again in Rajasthan. He unveiled the projects in Rajsamand. And then 31st May, today, Prime Minister was in Rajasthan again. And at this rally, he launched the outreach program for 9 years of being in power. But at the rally today, the Prime Minister, as expected, launched a blistering attack on the Congress party and once again mocked the Gehlot government for its infighting.
लेकिन आपने 5 वर्ष पहले राजस्थान में भी एक जनादेश दिया था और बदले में राजस्थान को क्या मिला? क्या मिला? अस्थिरता और अराजकता। यहां 5 साल से विधायक, मंत्री, मुख्यमंत्री आपस में लड़ने में ही बिजी है। राजस्थान की जनता की कांग्रेस को कोई चिंता नहीं है। राजस्थान में अपराध चरम पर है। लोग अपने तीज त्योहार तक शांति से नहीं मना पाते। साथियों, और जब लूट की बात होती है ना, तो कांग्रेस किसी में भेदभाव नहीं करती। सबको समान भाव से लूटती है। इस देश को गरीबी हटाने की गारंटी दी थी और ये गरीबों के साथ किया गया कांग्रेस का सबसे बड़ा विश्वासघात है। कांग्रेस की रणनीति रही है कि गरीबों को भरमाओ, गरीबों को तरसाओ। अपने कुशासन को ढकने के लिए कांग्रेस ने एक और नया फॉर्मूला खोज लिया है। ये फॉर्मूला है झूठी गारंटियों का। राजस्थान के किसान और नौजवान तो इसके भुक्तभोगी हैं। ये लोग 10 दिन में गारंटी पूरी करने वाले थे। याद है ना? ये गारंटी याद है ना? उन्होंने पिछली बार दी थी। 10 दिन में पूरे करने वाले थे। आप मुझे बताइए, जो कांग्रेस ने कहा था, जो वादा किया था, वो निभाया क्या? वो पूरा किया क्या? जो कहा वो किया क्या?
So one message was for the Congress party. Another important messaging by the Prime Minister was for his own party, the BJP. The Prime Minister was flanked by all the top leaders of the Rajasthan BJP on stage. Importantly, amidst reports of infighting and, zero clarity over the leadership issue, Vasundhara Raje was seated right next to the Prime Minister. The attempt was clear to put a united front ahead of the elections. Meanwhile, fresh from his meeting with the party high command in the national capital to sort out the differences with Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot today responded to the Prime Minister on his charges and his visit to Rajasthan. Listen it.
और भाजपा का जहाँ तक राजस्थान में हाल है, आज मुझे मालूम है प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ आ रहे हैं। अब प्रधानमंत्री बार बार यहाँ आ रहे हैं और उनके आने से मुझे लगता है कि ये बात साफ दिख रही है कि जो भाजपा का राजस्थान का नेतृत्व है वो सक्षम नहीं है विपक्ष की भूमिका निभाने में। पिछले 4.5 साल में सदन के अंदर सदन के बाहर भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने ये कहीं प्रमाण नहीं दिया कि वो एक मजबूत विपक्ष है। संख्या बल ठीक ठाक है उनके पास विधायकों का, फिर भी हर मुद्दे पर मुझे लगता है जो एक जनता उम्मीद करती है, क्योंकि एक प्रभावशाली विपक्ष लोकतंत्र की बहुत बड़ी ज़रूरत है, उस चीज़ में पूरी तरह फेल हुए हैं। और आपस में इतना खींचतान मैं समझता हूँ है, इससे जनता भी उम्मीद भाजपा से बिल्कुल खो चुकी है, ऐसा मैं मानता हूँ। अब प्रधानमंत्री बार बार यहाँ आ रहे हैं, उम्मीद जगा रहे हैं, लेकिन पार बीजेपी बिल्कुल पड़ने वाली नहीं है। मैं इस बात को बिल्कुल स्पष्ट रूप से कहना चाहता हूँ।
So the Prime Minister says there is infighting in the Congress says infighting in the BJP. So one thing seems to be common between the BJP and the Congress in Rajasthan, both are riddled with factionalism. 6 months to go ahead of the elections. Where do the principal players of Rajasthan stand in terms of their advantages and disadvantages? Very quickly, we have just put this together. The SWOT analysis of Congress and the BJP in Rajasthan. Let's just first talk about the Congress party. What are the strengths as far as the Congress party is concerned when you are talking about Mission Rajasthan? Congress, its strength, huge focus on the welfare, social welfare. Gehlot government's spending as far as the Mahangai Rahat camp and other things are concerned, that has been very, very important. It has been on the cards as far as the Chief Minister is concerned. Now, the Congress cadre is also rejuvenated post the birth post the Bharat Jodo Yatra in Rajasthan and the victory in the state of Karnataka. Congress is fighting on the secularism plank. Also, 9 years of anti-incumbency against the Modi government on the benefits that they have not been able to percolate down to the people. That also seem to be possibly working as far as the Congress is concerned. But what are the weaknesses for the Congress party going into this election? History is against the Congress party. There is history of Rajasthan of alternating governments in the state. Bitter infighting between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot is also something that the Congress party is now facing. A huge problem for them. There is no mass campaigner like Narendra Modi as far as the Congress party is concerned, and doubts over Ashok Gehlot's ability to lead a united Congress to victory is also something that the Congress party is very off. Now, let's just switch focus to the Bharatiya Janata Party, the BJP. Its strength at this moment, history of defeating incumbent government. So history is on the side of the BJP. It possibly, if you go by history, it is their turn to come back to power. Then mass appeal of Narendra Modi, one of the most important factor as far as the BJP is concerned. Trump card, many say. Benefit of Modi government's welfare schemes and a very well-oiled, resource-rich BJP RSS election machinery is also an advantage as far as the BJP is concerned. But it's not that the BJP has no share of their problems, weaknesses for the BJP. It's riddled with factionalism. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Vasundhara Raje, who's going to be the Chief Minister, all those questions still out there. No clarity on the CM face. BJP has been seen playing on polarizing agenda, communal agenda. Price rise, unemployment may turn into important factors as well. We saw how it played an important factor in the state of Karnataka. So who has the edge in the battle of Rajasthan, the Rann of Rajasthan? Let's throw it open to our guests. Joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, to discuss this, I have Mr. Hanuman Beniwal, Lok Sabha MP and National President of Rashtriya Loktantrik Party, the RLP. Remember, there are 25 Lok Sabha seats in the state of Rajasthan, and Mr. Beniwal is the lone MP who is not from the BJP. 24 seats of the BJP. He was the only person other than the Bharatiya Janata Party who was able to win this. But of course, the factors at that point of time were very different. Swati Malik, advocate and spokesperson of the Congress Party, also joining us this evening. Rakhi Rathore, BJP spokesperson, also with us this evening. Ladies, welcome. Beniwal साहब, आपका भी बहुत-बहुत शुक्रिया हमें join करने के लिए. Let's just throw this open and start the discussion. Let me ask the first question, in fact, to you, Rakhi Rathore, because the Prime Minister today was in Rajasthan. While the Prime Minister, regularly has been mocking Ashok Gehlot's Sachin Pilot feud, their fight, which is out in open. It's not that the BJP house is also in order. Vasundhara Raje, Gajendra Shekhawat, there are multiple factions in the BJP. People are still waiting to hear who will be your chief ministerial candidate.
Look, Ankit, for the balance sake, you are comparing Congress and BJP in Rajasthan, but the level of rift, the level of conflict between the senior leaders of Congress party in Rajasthan has crossed roads now. The level of language they have shared between the senior leaders like Nakara, Nikamma, Gaddar, these kind of words has been shared, and there has been a rift between these two leaders from 2018. So if the party is busy in their own chief ministership post, then how you can expect that party to deliver what they have performed during 2018. So this is what has happened here. As far as BJP is concerned, BJP has many leaders who have their own opinion on any issue, but whenever any decision is taken from the central leadership, everyone unites to execute that decision. So differences of the central leadership strength. The Congress, they lack the strength at the central level, and what BJP is strength is
so
that
has the
central
BJP made up its mind, ma'am? Who is going to be the chief ministerial face? Is it going to be Vasundhara Raje, who many were saying has been sidelined, is not going very well as far as the central leadership is concerned? Have you made up your mind on that?
That would be decided by the parliamentary board, which the BJP has at the central level, and definitely with the welfare scheme of central government, with the face of Narendra Modi ji, and with the failure of state government who catastrophically failed to deliver in each and every department.
Okay,
I will come. The three areas.
I will come back to you on that. But Swati Malik, whether the BJP announces a CM face or not, the fact is for the Congress party, it's just not about who is going to lead the Congress party. There is an open gang war, many are calling it. I'm sorry to use that word, between Mr. Sachin Pilot and Mr. Ashok Gehlot. Your own cadre is confused. Who are they going to stand behind while they go for this election just 6 months from now?
Ankit, thank you for asking this very relevant question at this time. Only 6 months to go for the poll. So yes, it's a very relevant question. But I must bring you a notice, a similar question, identical question was asked about Karnataka as well. Correct? But that is where when both the leaders came together and contested the elections, and we won that election. So it's going to be the same situation here. Both of them have announced that they're going to be fighting the election for the party, not for themselves. And then after winning the election, like we won Karnataka, after winning this election also, the party seniors will get together. They will decide who to become the chief minister and who will get the other positions. So right now, to say that there is a division of leadership, well, I must also say that this is the only party where you might hear about some noise, about some sort of a discussion or dispute also. Other BJP you don't even hear. BJP changes chief minister, yes.
Ma'am, you may call it, the liberty or, democracy within your own party, but trust me, the dirty linen, the way it has been washed in front of the people of Rajasthan, that is something not palatable by most people who voted for the Congress party. But I'm going to come back to you on that. Beniwal साहब, सबसे पहले जो मैं अभी कह रहा था कि पिछली बार लोकसभा के चुनाव में 25 में से 24 बीजेपी को मिली. आप एक लौते ऐसे एमपी हैं जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी से नहीं है. उस वक्त परिस्थितियां अलग थी, बीजेपी का समर्थन भी था. ये जो अभी पूरा खेल चल रहा है, आपने इससे पहले सचिन पायलट के बारे में कहा कि हमारे साथ आ जाएं, हमारे साथ मिलकर चुनाव लड़ें, एक तीसरा फ्रंट बना लें. सचिन पायलट तो अब कह रहे हैं मैं अशोक गहलोत जी के साथ मिलकर चुनाव लड़ूंगा, ऐसा उनकी पार्टी कह रही है. तो अब आप कहां खड़े होंगे?
देखिए, हम वहीं खड़े होंगे जहां खड़े हैं. 2018 के अंदर हमने पहली बार नई पार्टी बना के राजस्थान में चुनाव लड़ा. उससे पहले एक बार कांग्रेस, एक बार भाजपा. 1980 से हम लगातार देख रहे हैं. और राजस्थान का जो 23 का वोट होगा वो इस बार पड़ेगा भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त राजस्थान के लिए, अपराध मुक्त राजस्थान के लिए. वसुंधरा गहलोत के गठबंधन की बात करके जिस भारतीय जनता पार्टी को छोड़ के मैंने नई पार्टी बनाई। और पिछली बार जो 24 सीटें बीजेपी की आप कह रहे हो, एक आरएलपी की, उस समय मुझे 2.5-3 लाख वोट का फायदा हुआ था बीजेपी गठबंधन से, लेकिन 27 लाख से लेकर 30 लाख वोट का फायदा बीजेपी को भी मेरे गठबंधन से होता राष्ट्रीय लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी से। हमारी पार्टी पिछली बार नहीं थी, और अब की बार 4.5 साल के अंदर अगर विपक्षी भूमिका किसी ने निभाई तो राष्ट्रीय लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी ने सड़क से लेकर सदन तक, और दिल्ली में चाहे किसान का मुद्दा हो, चाहे अग्निपथ हो, चाहे आपका पहलवानों का मामला हो, चाहे बढ़ती महंगाई हो, ईआरसीपी का मामला हो, लोकसभा के अंदर राजस्थान के लंबित मुद्दों की अगर पैरोकारी किसी ने करी, इस राजस्थान को विशेष राज्य का दर्जा देने की बात करी, देश के जवान किसान की बात करी, सैनिक की बात करी, बढ़ते अपराध पे चिंता की बात करी, और विपक्षी भूमिका राजस्थान में निभाई, और गहलोत के पेपर लीक से लेके बढ़ते अपराधों के खिलाफ अगर किसी ने
नहीं तो इस बार जो चुनाव 6 महीने में होगा बेनीवाल साहब,
हर मुद्दे पे
उसमें आपका प्रतिद्वंदी नंबर 1, एनिमी नंबर 1 कौन है, बीजेपी या कांग्रेस? क्योंकि जनता को भी तो क्लैरिटी चाहिए होगी, चुनाव किसके खिलाफ लड़ेंगे आप?
देखिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी तो पीछे चली जाएगी चुनाव के अंदर, क्योंकि जो लड़ाई कांग्रेस ने आपस में लड़ी है, और जिस हिसाब की खुली छूट, भ्रष्टाचार की छूट, विधायकों की खरीद फरोख्त से लेकर सारे मामले सामने आए, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो 9 साल का देश का, आज आप बताइए बीजेपी के पास कोई फेस नहीं है, आधी दर्जन बार प्रधानमंत्री आ रहे हैं सभाएं करने के लिए, उनका कोई ऐसा चेहरा नहीं है जो 15,000 की भीड़ इकट्ठी कर सके, 15,000 लोगों को विश्वास दिला सके। प्रधानमंत्री को बार बार आना पड़ता, तो लोग प्रधानमंत्री से भी सवाल कर रहे हैं कि प्रधानमंत्री जी आप कौन सा काला धन वापस लेके आ गए थे देश के अंदर? कौन सा चाइना को आपने सबक सिखा दिया, कौन सा पाकिस्तान को सिखा दिया, कौन सी सादत बंद हो गई देश के अंदर, वो शहीद हो रहे हैं देश के अंदर।
सर, आपने जो सवाल उठाए हैं उसका बीजेपी स्पोक्सपर्सन से तो एक छोटा सा उसका जवाब भी ले लेता हूं। Rakhi Rathore, you've heard what Mr. Beniwal is saying. The fact remains, madam, people are questioning what model will the BJP use in Rajasthan? Is it going to be the Gujarat model where you announced a chief minister and you won? Or is it going to be Karnataka, like where you were saying it was Prime Minister's face on the ticket, we didn't know who's going to be the chief minister, and the Bharatiya Janata Party lost the election?
Every election is a different election, so we have to play with a different kind of strategy every time. So, this election, Rajasthan election, would be a different election. And as I told you, that parliamentary board will decide who would be the chief minister face for this year. But as far as Beniwalji is concerned, actually Beniwalji was nowhere on the ground when we have protested against the paper leak issues. In fact, for the safety and security of females here, the law and order condition has really deteriorated in the state in the last 4.5 years. So you were not there on the ground, Beniwalji. I'm so sorry to say, but the fact of the matter is that there is no existence of third party. In fact, third front in Rajasthan, you have seen the history also. From last many years, we have seen that there is no history of any third front in the state. So I don't think that there would be any chances of RLP to exist in Rajasthan, politics. So
Okay, Swati Malik, but the fact remains, like the BJP is saying, it seemed like more than the Bharatiya Janata Party or even Mr. Beniwal, the biggest opposition in the state was Mr. Sachin Pilot himself. He was playing the role against his own government. Isn't that confusing? People voted for you to govern the state of Rajasthan, not the former deputy chief minister, the state head of Rajasthan, to take on his own government.
But Ankit, the people of Rajasthan are extremely happy with the Rajasthan government, and that is the reason why Mr. Narendra Modi has to go to Rajasthan. There are no local leaders of Rajasthan. So Mr. Modi, like Karnataka also, Mr. Modi was taken to Karnataka because they didn't trust their local leadership. Similarly, now because they also see how happy the citizens, the people of Rajasthan are, that Mr. Modi has to go himself. You would have heard of the big relief of Mehengai Rahat, which the chief minister started. So, and that is such a direct connect to the locals, to the people out there, and you can see the impact, how he's opened. People don't even have to walk up to the SDM office, they have to go to the local bus stop.
But ma'am, like the Prime Minister said, there were certain guarantees you also gave in Rajasthan. You said that those guarantees to the farmers, to the youth of Rajasthan, their Nyaya Yojana, all that would be implemented. People are still waiting for many of those guarantees to reach their pockets, to reach their homes.
What Mr. Narendra Modi said, anyways, you can't take his word seriously anymore. Although he's the Prime Minister of the country, we all highly respect him. He deserves that respect. But what he says is completely different from what he's implying, and the intent and what he's doing is absolutely different.
Okay.
Now, please know whatever Rajasthan government or any other government announces, that's called Revdi or freebies. What he announces becomes the Labharthi. Please understand that. So what he does himself, what his government does, that is all right. But if we announce free
But you
leave
do
away-
understand, while Karnataka might have given you a boost, people in Karnataka are waiting for that announcement that you had made on guarantees. Similarly, this will be projected in Rajasthan as well.
Yes, but we will make similar guarantees, not only what we made in Karnataka, but also what we made in Himachal. Please
Okay.
understand, before Karnataka, there was Himachal also.
Okay,
People saw
Rakhi
the
Rathore,
movement
quickly
in
respond to
Himachal.
what Swati Malik is saying, that the Prime Minister's words cannot be taken on face value, even in Karnataka, while you kept saying free ki revdi and we are against, like the Prime Minister said today, these guarantees will lead to bankruptcy. But in Karnataka, you also came out and offered free cylinders and other things as well. Isn't that guarantee, isn't that revdi?
Ankit, as far as Karnataka is concerned, we were able to retain our vote share. 36% vote share we had in 2018, and the same vote share has been maintained here. It is because of JDS, vote cut that Congress was able to lead there. But as far as Rajasthan is concerned, Swati ma'am, I would like to invite you to Rajasthan, because as far as this Mehengai Rahat Shibir is concerned, you just name one scheme. I want to discuss about this scheme also that you are not able to implement. Ashok Gehlot ji is not Chief Minister for the first time. He has led the state twice as well, but after his governance, the Congress landed to 56 and 21 because there is a problem of implementation in the state.
Okay.
Because he could be good at politics, but he is not a good administrator. So that is a problem, because as far as ground level is concerned, for all health guarantee, all Mehengai
Beniwal
Rahat guarantee, you have promised.
Okay,
You are not
Beniwal
nowhere on the
साहब,
ground.
BJP Rathore, Neha Rathore, Rakhi Rathore, I beg your pardon, was just saying, वो अभी बिल्कुल हमें कह रही थी कि देखिए अभी चुनाव का नतीजा आने दीजिए, तीसरे मोर्चे की या किसी तीसरे खिलाड़ी की जगह है ही नहीं राजस्थान में। शायद सचिन पायलट को भी ये बात समझ में आ गई, इसलिए वो थोड़े शांत होकर अब वापस चले गए हैं अशोक गहलोत के साथ चुनाव लड़ने के लिए। तो अगर तीसरे पक्ष की जगह ही नहीं है तो फिर इस बार आपका क्या रोल होगा सर?
त्यागी जी, आप दो चीज देखें कि एक तो जो 8 उपचुनाव हुए राजस्थान के अंदर, 4.5 साल में 8 उपचुनाव हुए, 8 उपचुनाव में एक राष्ट्रीय लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी जीतती है, एक बीजेपी जीतती है, 6 जगह बीजेपी हारती है। जहां 2 जगह भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जमानत जब्त होती है, जहां इनके प्रदेश अध्यक्ष आते हैं अभी नए मेवाड़ के अंदर, वहां आरएलपी पार्टी 2nd नंबर रहती है। पंचायत पालिका चुनाव में अपना परचम ले रहती है, जहां भी हमारी थी, और इन्हें बार बार हमारे पास आना पड़ता गठबंधन के लिए बीजेपी को। और आज वसुंधरा जी पास में बैठी है और मोदी जी कांग्रेस पे भ्रष्टाचार के आरोप लगा रहे हैं। ये भूल रहे हैं कि वसुंधरा भ्रष्टाचार की देवी है, भ्रष्टाचार की जननी है। भ्रष्टाचार की शुरुआत वसुंधरा ने करी राजस्थान के अंदर, उसको बैठा थी। आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी का बहुत बड़ा वोट बैंक खिसक गया। मोदी जी से भरोसा उठ गया लोगों को कि उसी वसुंधरा को जिसने मुश्किल से जिसको जनता ने भगाया, उसी को आप पास में बिठा के संदेश दे रहे हो कि हम भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ हैं, और उसी भ्रष्टाचार की देवी को पास में बिठा रहे हो। तो ये दोगला चरित्र है।
Whether corruption is going to be as important an issue as it was in Karnataka, because corruption as an issue is playing in a very, very, may I say, in a very comic and a dramatic way in Rajasthan. I would just like to thank all our guests, because I'm completely out of time. Thank you so much for sharing your views on the broadcast. But I just want to end, like on corruption issue, the Prime Minister today also mentioned this. Sachin Pilot is raising the corruption issue and wants his own government to investigate Vasundhara Raje. Ashok Gehlot says that Vasundhara Raje helped him to save his government when Pilot rebelled. And then, of course, the Prime Minister talking about Congress's corruption. Isn't this a very confusing web? So it will be very interesting to see what clarity do the voters of Rajasthan have in the next 6 months ahead of this very crucial election. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.